Today is a big, big day. 1 year ago today, I was being airlifted at about 2 p.m. to the Sanford Hospital up in Fargo. It started out as a gorgeous day getting ready to go for a horseback ride with a friend and kick off the beginning of summer. And then by a freak accident, I found myself from saddling my horse to being completely underneath him as he was rearing up over me. And his hooves started coming down. The first hoof caught me on my forearm. And by the grace of God, somehow I was able to roll over to at least protect my face and internal organs, but the hooves kept coming. He stomped on my shoulder, 8 inches from my head. Then he stomped on my left hip and rolled, crushing all the way down. Then he stomped on my right quad, tearing through that. Then he stepped on my lower back. And lastly, he stepped on my right hip, crushing and rolling. This is Sanford, by the way. He's the bear that my sister got me in the hospital. It was suggested that having a stuffed animal to sleep with helps with anxiety, and it's true. I don't think I would have been able to sleep without him. It gave me a lot of peace. So thank you, Sanford, and he is named after the hospital that helped save my life. I was in a neck brace for 3 days and 3 nights, laying perfectly flat. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink. And I was being monitored. I couldn't even get up and go to the bathroom. And sometimes I feel like they didn't even believe that this happened to me, but it did. I promise you, I didn't make it up. I even have hoof marks on my backside from the bruises from him that the nurses saw, and they're like, oh yeah, there it is. But I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because I was at a point in my life where I needed to stop, and I wasn't stopping. So sometimes God sits you down or lays you out. And even though the pain was excruciating, and even 1 year later, I'm still in pain, I can't be mad at him because I know how much he loves me, and he saved me, and he is always with me. Thoughts and prayers. So many people say thoughts and prayers are a waste of time. No, that is the first and foremost and most important thing we can do when something awful happens. And the doctors couldn't believe it. I had nerve damage, still permanent nerve damage, but they thought it had to be much worse. And they found a mass that had been making me sick for 8 years. That MRI was lit like a Christmas tree. Please God, never again. But no broken bones. And it should have been a lot worse. Since then, I've relearned how to walk. I still have permanent nerve damage on my left side and still go numb, but I can kind of jog, and I'm hopefully going to run again one day. All these things that I took for granted, they're just huge victories now. Here we go. Yeah. I'm just really grateful to be alive. We're just having a little nap. Oh, baby.